Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Hello students, today we are going to discuss about the mixed methods, which is one of the most recent developments in the area of research methodology. So let's get started. So let's begin with the introduction part, then I will come to the definition. At present, the mixed methods research has emerged as one of the most popular research designs where the researcher combines both the qualitative and quantitative data in a single study to understand a research problem. So the word mixed methods refers the mixing of two methods in a single study. The researcher or the investigator or the observer has to employ two methods, that is quantitative method for gathering the quantitative data and qualitative method for gathering the qualitative data. After gathering or collecting all the data, that is quantitative and qualitative data, then the next step will be analysis. So in the analyzing part also he has to use the mixed method, that is qualitative and quantitative method, to analyze both the data. Then he has to integrate the data, then he has to come to the conclusion. Then definition: mixed method is defined as the collection or analysis of both quantitative and qualitative data in a single study. This is already stated in the introduction part, in which the data are collected concurrently or sequentially. So mixed method is a method, or mixed method is a methodology, or mixed method is a design where the researcher has to gather the data, both the data, that is quantitative and qualitative data, and it is up to him how he collect the data. He can gather the data concurrently or sequentially. Then the characteristics. So it offers a rationale for the design, includes gatherings and analysis of qualitative and quantitative data. Persuasive and rigorous procedure are used. So first one, it offers a rationale for the design. So when the researcher or the observer or the investigator employs the mixed methods design, then he has to give a justification or rationale for using the design, that why he is using this kind of methods. He has to give a justification, scientific justification or valid justification. Then secondly, it includes gatherings and analysis of quantitative and qualitative data. It is already stated in the introduction and definition part that mixed method means the gathering and analysis of quantitative and qualitative data. Then number third, persuasive and rigorous procedure are used. It is obvious fact that in the method of mixed method, the researcher has to use or employ rigorous procedure. Rigorous means he has to use two kind of methodology, that two kind of methodology or two kind of methods, that is quantitative method and qualitative method. So it is a rigorous procedure to reach to the conclusion. Then number 4, integration of quantitative and qualitative data by merging, connecting and embedding. So after analyzing after gathering the data, the next step of the researcher is to integrate all the quantitative and qualitative data. So he has to do this step, or he has to integrate all the data by merging all the data, that is quantitative and qualitative, all should be merged into one maybe, and this has to be connected with each other, then this has to be embedded with each other. Then number 5, to strengthen studies conclusion, which is one of the most important characteristics of mixed method, that this kind of methodology or this kind of designs helps the researcher to reach to a conclusion in a scientific way or in a comprehensive manner. Then what are the advantages and disadvantages of mixed method? Firstly, advantages. Firstly, provides strengths. Secondly, it provides more complete and comprehensive understanding of the research problem. Thirdly, provides an approach for developing more context specific instruments. Then helps to explain the findings. So firstly, it provides strengths. This means when the researcher uses mixed methods, then it gives a researcher a strength to reach to a fruitful and comprehensive and scientific conclusion or findings. Then it provides more complete and comprehensive understanding of the research problem. So the use of two methods in a single study helps the researcher to understand the research problem in a comprehensive manner. Number third, it provides an approach for developing more context specific instruments. So in this type of research design, the researcher has to use some kind of specific instruments or some kind of devices to devising his study or gathering the data or analyzing his facts or data. Then lastly, it helps to explain the findings, which is one of the most important advantages of mixed method, that it helps to explain the findings in a scientific way and in a comprehensive way. An intensive study can be done using the mixed methods. Then what are the disadvantages? Firstly, the research design can be very complex. It is an obvious fact that this design will be a very complex because here the two methods are used. Then it takes more time and resources. It takes more time because the researcher has to give attention to gather the data in a quantitative manner and a qualitative manner, so it takes more time and resources. Then it may create confusions. So this type of research design sometimes can create some kind of confusions regarding quantitative and qualitative data. Then it may purvey unclarity in the interpretation of the findings. In some cases, one of the most important disadvantages of mixed method is that it can carry some kind of unclarity in the interpretation of the findings in some cases. So these are the sources. Thank you.